Hey fellow collectors, today we're going to be talking about DC Universe Classics. And this is the DC Rebirth for Lex Luthor and his power suit. You'll see this is not the normal power suit that we see Lex Luthor in. Most fans are used to seeing Lex Luthor in this type of power suit and not this one, but it is a reimagine of it, or him trying to build a bigger, better version of the power suit. Or this could be a precursor to this suit. You can always look at it like that. So, if we take a look at this guy, we see that he is definitely big guy. We can see that we're coming in right at 8 3/4 inches for the top here. That means that your Marvel Legends figures will be shorter than him, or even some of your old DC Universe Classic figures will be shorter. Now this guy is big and chunky, but he does have a lot of movements, and he does have the ability also to show the Lex Luthor face. But a lot of people say, oh, he looks like a little baby. So you can always compare heads here, and see, it's not far off. Just, I guess, because it's so smooth and not squared off like this head, people are saying that. So it's however you want to display them. Now I go ahead and pull in this mask here, this helmet. So it just slides on top of that face. Very nice. And that's how most people display it, with the face on there. Now the face can move a little bit left and right, but it is trapped inside there for the most part. Now his arms can come out to this much of a T-pose. He has a bicep swivel as well as the ability to rotate forward and back. He does have this wrist rotation in the glove gauntlet and a bend in the elbow, so he has pretty good movement there. And his wrist is on a ball joint and rocks back and forth. As far as ab crunch goes, this guy has a little bit of one backwards, big one forward. He does have a little rotation at the waist, so you can use that ab crunch to get the rest of it. As far as splits go, this guy has a pretty good split going. Let's see, my one side is doing more than the other. That's the way it goes. He does not have a upper thigh swivel, but does have a bend in the knee, and his boot does a rotation, as well as his ankle goes forward and back. Nice crunchies. And it looks like he has a peg hole, but it really is not a peg hole. But he has a nice tread on the boots. Now you do get the turn radius at the hip here for a little bit after if you need it. But that's it. Now he does have this hose here on the right side of here that connects the arm up to the chest. So that's a very nice touch. So if we get a look at the detail for this figure, we see it's very nicely done. Has all this detail for the armature. A little bit of paint apps going on in there. The back has a hole also, and that is for his equipment, his jetpack. So let me go ahead and show that here while he falls down. Now he does have this wings and the backpack, and he has this hose that will attach to there. It's very nicely done. And you can see here it has this clip ability, which goes right here on top of that, And then you can use that and then fit it where the hole is for that nice snuggability feel. And you want to take this and plug it into the hole right here in the arm on the left side. So he can get that powered up arm going there. So it's nice that he has these hoses and the backpack. I definitely say this is a pre-armor version of Lex. So now you see this waist here. See the legs and the boots. And I forgot to mention, he does have a thigh swivel. It's a lower thigh, not up here, but down here. So you can get that extra movement there along with the boot. So it looks a little awkward, but you can get it going. Just be sure to rotate it around so your figure ankles are and knees are covered up just right. So that is definitely a nice armor for Lex Luthor. Definitely with the Universe Classics figures, fits in better with a 6-inch than the 7-inch. Like I say, this is the way most people are used to seeing Lex Luthor. But like I say, this could be one of the prototypes for this armor. That is up to you how you want to display him. But definitely a nice figure nonetheless. Or you can use him as one of his troops. That choice is up to you. So remember, till next time, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.